My name is Robert Venczel. I'm with Bivium. Private sector companies and public sector organizations alike are becoming more vulnerable to cyber attacks as a result of networks, systems, data centers, and applications growing in number, scale, and complexity. Use of cloud computing, application of bring your own device policies in the workplace, use of social media inside and outside the organizations. And the overall magnitude of the consequences of actual security breaches are in most cases difficult to quantify. However, where organizations are able to determine them, the results can be quite astonishing. To provide just two more recent examples, the Target, Neiman Marcus, and the arts and crafts store Michaels security breaches resulted in millions of customers' personal information being stolen. Canada Revenue Agency revealed that about 900 social insurance numbers were stolen from its files by individuals exploiting its vulnerability to the Heartbleed bug, a flaw that essentially leaks encrypted data. There are growing concerns that the threat environment in the cyberspace has become quite significant in the last few years, with methods and tools used by hackers becoming more and more sophisticated. While governments are starting to act more decisively vis-à-vis these concerns by issuing various guidelines, such as the Cybersecurity framework released by the White House or the Information Technology Security Guideline ITSG 33 issued by Communications Security Establishment Canada, both private and public sector organizations have to act decisively to make sure the consumers' and taxpayers' data is protected. Internal auditors play a significant role in this context due to their expertise in identifying and evaluating risks and the status of existing mitigating controls. With the numerous frameworks in place, for example, ISACA SCOBIT 5, ISO 27001, NIST Special Publications 853, internal auditors can easily build and customize their own IT security audit programs. However, a positive impact can be effected only by internal auditors keeping themselves up to date on the latest developments, both in terms of changes to the internal IT landscape and the new attack vectors used by internal and external hackers to exploit system vulnerabilities, including the human element, and through regular reviews of controls pertaining to cybersecurity. Now I would like to talk about two key aspects of the efforts to reduce and wherever possible eliminate vulnerabilities to future cyber attacks. The importance of training all employees and vendors on a regular basis cannot be overemphasized. Employees and contractors should go through security awareness training before they start working for the organization. Subsequently, specific security training should be provided to those who need it. The security culture in the organization should be reinforced by updates provided to employees and through a reward system. As for vendors, although vendor risk management is a complex activity, it is important to provide contractual third parties with relevant information regarding security requirements for products and services, baseline security standards requirements and architectural limitations, and organizational security policies and practices. Finally, I would like to spend a bit of time on why it is no longer a question of whether an organization should use encryption, but rather how a company should encrypt data. The cost of encrypting data could amount to large sums of money, yet not encrypting data, as shown by recent security breaches, costs many times more. While organizations need to determine which data needs to be protected, also in light of obligations resulting from various regulations, the emphasis should be on choosing cost-effective and scalable solutions that ensure customer and taxpayer information will not be compromised. The role of internal auditors in educating management about the potential cybersecurity risks and in raising the awareness level in the organization becomes even more important as the number of policy, legislative, regulatory, and compliance mandates and the complexity and number of attack vectors multiplies.